of all, she been sick that Nicki was hot since she was in jail. I'm not gonna lie, I was salty too back in the day until I found Jesus and God said, be happy for yourself. But we all was. Shut up, female rappers. All of us together, we was all mad at Nicki, and especially because Nicki was with nobody either. Oh, we was all banded together. We was all mad at you, Nicki.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, The Unpopular Party, hosted by me, Party Next Shore. And today, I kind of just want to touch upon this whole Nicki Minaj VMAs fallout fiasco, child. I've been on TikTok fighting for my life because they swear up and down I'm just being biased. But I'm just, regardless who you are, right is right, wrong is wrong person. But you know what? I'm jumping ahead. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys send my way. If you haven't already, please be sure to turn on that notification bell so you can always know when I drop a video. And let's just get into my thoughts, right? I knew you. So before I get into my thoughts, we have to talk about the facts first. So as you know, at this year's 2023 VMA, this is 2023, child, time is going by so fast. But you know, she hosted the VMA. And you know, as a fan, I thought she did a good job. I thought she looked phenomenal, but just know I am taking my barb hat off for this. Gonna keep it on topic, but I thought she did a good job. She came out in that beautiful gown the first round, performed, and in the performance, she gave us a snippet of what's gonna be on Pink Friday 2. She came back out and gave another award to Taylor Swift, and then she was in the hip hop celebration part. So I was like, okay, it was cute, nothing more, nothing less. But during that, I noticed that a lot of people was taking a lot of issues with certain stuff. And one thing they had an issue was when Nicki first came out, she was like, oh, they was calling MTV, worried about what I would say. I will control myself. So you gotta watch out for Roman, Chung Lee, Red Ruby.
Now listen, real quick. MTV is petrified because they got a couple calls yesterday, and people were saying, what if Nicki says this and if Nicki says that? And you know, and I said, it's okay, MTV, I can control myself. Because if you can't control yourself, you can't control anything around you, right? But you know who can't control themselves? Roman, Red Ruby the Freeze, Charlie. So I'll think about it.
Which I thought was just a key. And when she said they called MTV, I wasn't thinking about she was talking about anybody in particular. I thought she meant, like, you know, how back in the day, was it the FCCAA or the Family Entertainment Group or whatever, or just people they would call just being nervous. Because, you know, last time she was on stage 2015, it was the Miley was good and they didn't know what was gonna happen. So I thought that's what the girl was referring to, but some people felt like she was taking shots at people. But depending on that. Another thing is when she was rapping and doing the preview to her song, she did this line like, y'all saying you look up to her, but really you look up to me.
But really, you look up to me.
People was pissed about that. I was like, why y'all mad? It's rap. It's a generalized statement. If the shoe fit, lace it up. But they was like, oh, she is intimidated. She's coming for this person. She's coming for that person. Put a pin in that.
Should I be mean right now or should I be nice? Mean? Nice. Oh. It's Barbie.
And then when she did the 50 Years of Hip Hop part, she performed one of her most popular trending songs at the moment, Red Ruby the Sleeve. And in that song, she has a line, I'm for horses since Christopher Reeve, and she did that part in the rap, which I thought it was a given because it was a line in the rap, so why would she just blurt it out? Once again, they had a problem with that. Put a pin in that because we're gonna come to that, but we gotta talk about the stuff that happened after the VMAs. They had a lot of stuff trending. So after the VMAs, I just remember all I see is this video of Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband, and some of his friends. They was posting up on the street like, Offset, where you at?
Offset, where you at? That's it. Cause drop your low now. Somebody tell Offset. Cause Offset DM me. He DM me. Nigga DM Cuckoo.
He off the set.
That whole gang could suck. Up north, I had you scared, boy.
Niggas off the
Up north,
set.
I had you scared, boy. Y'all
Niggas checking in at all.
Keep believing in these.
Legendary.
Keep believing in these.
Y'all niggas checking in.
This is pussy, man.
And which I thought that was kind of odd because not only is that random, but Kenneth, for the most part, we don't hear from him, you know? He doesn't have social media. He doesn't really stay out into the public unless like news is put it out there about him. So he pretty much be chilling. So to see him on the post like, Offset, where you at? I was like, okay, this is a bit strange. This is a bit much. What happened? So it turns out whoever that man was that was in Kenny camp, right? All of them men, they went to the VMAs with Kenny and Nicki Minaj, because that's her husband. And he did a video. So in the video they posted up, and Kenny just did a video. And Kenny was just like, hey, yeah, we here. We just waiting on somebody to turn up.
30th, nigga. Big queen. Biggest queen, nigga.
And I feel like if you got like hood men in your friend camp, they say stuff like that all the time. It don't be directed towards nobody. They just be talking. You gotta be like, all right, chill. I really didn't think that, please stay and watch, because I promise I'm bringing all this back together, right? So that boy in Kenneth Camp posted it, and I guess whoever retagged them, they must have tagged Cardi, which that is wrong, that is foul. She ain't say nothing to y'all, don't say nothing to her type stuff, right? So I guess Cardi must have told Offset, and Offset, you know, defending his wife, slid in his DMs like, what's up? Where you at? Where you located? Let's keep it going. Which is not absurd behavior from Offset, because he slid in people DMs before, like asking what's up, drop your location. You know, he did it with Chris Brown, Ra Ali, Akbar, and they've said this before. So they went back and forth in the DM. That's why Cardi afterwards, she did that tweet, I ain't even flinch, and also did this sound when she went live on Station Head.
First things first, I'm gonna let y'all know this. My handles it quietly. My handles quietly. That's one. Second of all, I be everywhere comfortably. And that's it.
And Offset did respond to that by getting off of jet and saying y'all are broke, right?
I'm getting off the jet, you know, nigga. These niggas talking about, what are these niggas talking about? These niggas broke. We up and off jets, bitch. Y'all niggas got there. Y'all niggas standing outside.
Now that we got the formalities out the way, can I say something?
Can I say something?
Sure.
Now, like I stated, I don't think either camp is necessarily wrong, because Offset, with that being his wife, you gonna stand behind your wife and you're not gonna let nobody disrespect her. Same with Kenneth Petty. Kenneth don't be out there like this. So for him to be posted up, he gonna stand behind his right. But I don't think it's right, because their action, it don't necessarily affect them anymore. Now this is go bigger, because who's the main culprit that they're dragging in this situation? Nicki Minaj. Even though Nicki hasn't really said nothing about this, they're dragging her, calling her bitter, calling her lame, calling her husband a lame.
And then it didn't make it no better that he got hit with house arrest after this whole situation. And it's just like, so having to do clownery, you know?
Now, and I get that people are gonna have their opinion about that, rightfully so, but what kind of gets me is when I see the media purposely manipulate articles, because they know how the general public is. Like, I saw one post that said Kenneth Petty tried to kill Offset. That is a strong reach now. Hold on. And then I've only really seen people post that one particular clip of Kenneth Petty and them going off. And of course, y'all want that video to go into circulation because y'all are just dying to just talk about that man because y'all don't like him, which I get it. You know, people are turned off from him because of his past, but we'll get into that later. Now, I'm a strong believer. It's your God-given right to like and support whoever you want to. I'm not saying you have to like Nicki Minaj, because I get it. Not everybody's gonna vibe with her. I don't even get mad when I see videos and they be like, oh, I don't like Nicki Minaj because of this, that, and third. But when I clearly see it's a one-sided totem pole, or it's like they don't hold everybody accountable how they should, that's when I'm like, well, hold on now. Now let's go take some of these pens off this clipboard, because I didn't put a lot of pens. And with this being a rap business, and with rap being you're supposed to come in and say, I'm the best, I'm this, I'm that. I don't understand why people got in their feelings or felt some type of way because they felt Nicki took certain shots. Even if she did took shots, this is rap. And it's like, if I can give you one thing, you have to give me another, right? So a lot of people like to do that argument, like, oh, Nicki got on stage, it's like, y'all look up to her, but really you look up to me. Stating that there was a shot to Cardi and Meg, whoever. Well, if that's the case, if y'all felt like that was a shot, when they performed Bongos, was that a shot? You know, I don't personally think that was a shot in that song, but let social media tell them when Cardi B do that did, my baby daddy amigo, your baby daddy is a zero, they just feel like that was a shot to Nicki Minaj. I don't think so, because you know, Nicki Minaj has a husband, but hey, they let that trend the other day. They also feel like that one line about Meg saying, you know, H takes pills and all this stuff about Nicki. So if they can get on stage and before Bongos and do this, when they do it, it's always, yeah, go out, sis, she did her big one, but whenever Nicki respond or whenever Nicki say something, oh, no, she didn't, she is being a bully. Is it really a difference? And it's like, if I could just chalk it up to that was a general statement, why is the totem pole with Nicki never the same? Why do they always just assume she's immediately taking a shot? Even if she was, I'm supposed to say I'm the best. It's the rap business. Get tougher skin and get in that studio and write another hit and dig me back. If you could just chalk it up to, well, it's a line of song, they gotta perform it. So when Nicki did the same with Red Ruby the Sleeves and did that Horses Chris Reed's part, why isn't she giving that same grace? It's how How dare she? I promise you, that's the only thing that be confusing me because I'm just like, why is the totem pole so different? Why do y'all already put someone who said I'm the bad guy? Why do y'all come in being the moral police with someone who already said I'm the bad guy?
You know what? Because I'm the bad guy and I wanted to make sure bitches knew that the bad guy was here.
Nicki Minaj is a rapper that has been in the game for 15 plus years. Her saying, y'all look up to me, that's not a reach. And to me, it's a very general statement. If the shoe fits, I'm sorry, lace it up and wear it. What Christina say from Bad Girls Club?
I said bitches, how y'all assuming it's y'all?
And I just feel like if Remy Ma or Lil Kim would have said that same line, y'all would have been like, oh, talk your stuff. Well, let me not say that because you guys probably wouldn't even have heard it because you guys don't listen to their music because y'all don't care about them girls for real. Let me say this. Yes, can we doubt that like artists like Lil Kim, Missy Elliott, Remy Ma, Trina, Queen Latifah, you know, Foxy, can we argue that some of these girls paved the way for today's rappers? Absolutely. It would be absurd if you didn't. Can we deny that Lil Kim was that fashion rap girly back in the day? Hands down, no, because she was that girl. Kim is always gonna be a legend in her own regard, but unfortunately, her craft only peaked in that era, and that's not to dig at her, that's just a reality of it. And it's not her fault because she is releasing music. Y'all just not listening because y'all don't care about these girls until y'all need them to make these weak think pieces. Prime example, when Remy Ma got released from jail, y'all just knew she was gonna be the one to come in and dethrone Nicki. She even won Best Female Rap Artist at what, the 2017 BET Award? So people were just waiting and itching for her to be #1. She also did this 8-minute diss to Nicki in that Sheep the Verse.
You know, it wasn't that she was targeted. When people don't understand, I hear people like, you know, we're waiting for her response. Like, that was a response. You know, she started. And then, you know, I feel that is weird because she's been doing this to a lot of females, from Little Kim to Mariah to Taylor to Hannah, like, and no one says anything.
What is it that she does?
Well, it wasn't necessarily, you know, the little subliminal stuff on records because I didn't care. I don't care about records. And, you know, I'd spoken to her before, like, whatever you say, you're supposed to say you're the best and none of y'all are better than me, whatever. It was the behind the scenes things that you people would never know about, you know, as far as trying to keep me off of red carpets and trying to make sure awards don't go to me or she's not going to be in attendance or trying to get people to make bad reports about my album sales or just anything that I'm doing to make me look less and make her look better. And I have a problem. When you're trying to stop my bag, when you're trying to stop me from taking care of my children, now I have a problem with that.
Now, mind you, I'm not gonna lie, they had their own individual problems behind the scene. I will give you that. So, hey, like I always say, for every action, there's a reaction, and that was the reaction that Remy decided to do. And everybody was like, oh yeah, Nicki time is up, yeah. So Nicki went MIA, but then when she came back with some hits like No Frauds. What type of mother leave her one song over a stack? You know, Nicki went about it in a smart way, teamed up with Drake, Lil Wayne, and it was a commercial and marketable hit. And it's like, hey, it's rap. We took the shot, she came back, and she was able to profit off it. But this is the point that I'm making. You guys sit up and y'all say all the time, oh, we want real music to make a comeback. But when it did, it flopped. When Remy Ma and Lil Kim teamed up and dropped that Wake Me Up song, it should have skyrocketed to the top. And I'm not even saying that from a sense like I'm a numbers person, because I don't think every song has to be #1, but I should have heard that song everywhere. You guys wanted real rap, right? You guys wanted real female rap to come out, right? I should have heard that song everywhere. It shouldn't have took me one random day scrolling on YouTube 6 months after it was released to be like, wait a minute, this happened? And the song is not bad, it's pretty good. Wake me up. But y'all don't know because y'all don't care about them girls for real. Remember Plan B, the song that Meg did? Cause I know it's a thing, you know, whenever they fall out with Nicki, they then proceed to say that they looked up to Lil Kim and they proceed to make music with Cardi, in which if I was those two, I would be like, you guys are not finna use me as no pun in your little game. But anyways, but Meg linked up with Kim and they was gonna do a little remix to the Plan B song. You know, Plan B, that's a cute song by Meg. And you know, they did them cute little plain pictures with the wine glasses. But when that verse got leaked and the general public did their reaction, it was scratched immediately. The flow wasn't that good, which is weird to me because why is it when everybody come into the game, what's the first thing they always want?
Where is the Nicki collab? We're hoping for it in the future.
If you had to say one rapper that you would be interested in making a collab song with, who would it be?
Nicki Minaj.
Come on, Nick.
Because Nicki did the Freaky Girl remix, you know? So I think it's just only right she get on the walk.
Which is weird to me because why is it when everybody first come into the game, y'all never asked to do a collaboration with Remy? Y'all never asked to do a collaboration with Kim? Y'all never be like, oh, I want a Queen Latifah verse. Why is the first thing that they do is they want a Nicki Minaj collaboration? Cause they know it would do no, but they don't care about them girls for real. Mind you, these are all the same group of ladies who got together and put Nicki Minaj on that obituary and just was performing.
I-T-Y, love a black woman from infinity to infinity. Fuck Nicki Minaj.
So if I was Nicki, I wouldn't mess with y'all even. I'd be like, okay, you wanna be Mr. Fighter. Okay, I'ma play the game. I just feel like if y'all care, if y'all really wanted to, y'all would listen to these artists. Y'all don't. Even with these new rappers like Flo Milli. Y'all don't care about that girl for y'all just wanna use her for them little weak think pieces about colorism. People say all the time, oh, Flo should be further than Ice Spice. She should be selling way more than Ice Spice. Yeah, that's true. So put your money where your mouth is and stream her music. I'm a big fan of Flo Milli. Matter of fact, I caught her straight in one of her songs a week. She said, Malik too fucking boring. He always up in his feeling. What I do? But I like the song. I like her aesthetic. I like her talent. So I'ma stream her music because I am a fan. If you actually care to see these artists succeed, it's more bang where your buck is at. But like JT said, y'all don't care about these girls for real.
But as soon as that girl drops some shit, bitch, it's crickets. Nobody's supporting it. No, the clubs ain't playing it. The radio ain't playing it. It ain't getting played nowhere. But y'all jumping y'all ass on the internet fake defending this girl. Y'all don't give a fuck.
So the point I'm making in this video is not to defend a particular action. Because I feel like these are all grown women in the rap business. No side is innocent, no side is particularly wrong. Because Nicki do get into a lot of people. Nicki's not just gonna kiss somebody's ass. I'm sorry. Nicki has stated, I'm very busy minded and I don't really care to make the little industry friends. Bia said it too. Bia said when she first met Nicki, you know, she was like, because she was so like business savvy. But you know, after a while, they started vibing with each other. But Nicki just cared about her craft. Nicki cared about her art. As anyone should in their profession that they love. But it's like to be contradicting and hypocritical, it's like that's what I always see from the general public. Like they be ready to drag Kenneth Petty through the mud about, you know, this whole situation that happened with that lady. But that lady literally went viral on the Shade Room for admitting it was holes in her story and it wasn't exactly what we thought it was.
There's a whole statute of limitations on perjury. Perjury is when you lie under oath, and regardless if I made a statement or didn't make a statement, that is the reason why I stood up in court and I said, when a judge asks, like, yo, does anybody have anything to say before he is sentenced? I stood up and I said, Your Honor, I'm the person who pressed the charges. I would like to drop the charges. I made a huge mistake.
Wow.
This was like, I'm in court in front of his family, in front of friends, in front of everybody, like, whatever. And they was like, take it to the DA, and nobody wanted to hear.
Because he probably didn't have a paid lawyer at that time.
The judge specifically said, take it to the DA. And everybody looked at the DA, and the DA shook her head like, it's not happening. Like,
oh, because they didn't want you. They didn't want you to go to court because you recanted your story. You told them it never happened. XYZ. You was young. You was pressured. Correct, right?
Yeah.
So that's why. Yeah, babe. I'm talking. Yeah. So that's probably why they was so thirsty, because they knew the case would have fell through the roof. Because if you'd have said that on the stand,
they never called me to the stand. They never questioned.
Oh, that's the difference.
Like you just went on the real and was crying about this, but now this is putting us disbelief in your story. What are you talking about? Now it sounds like a money grab.
And that's not me defending Kenneth, because you know Kenneth is a criminal. He has done time for some real charges, but when it comes to that situation right there, it's a lot of holes in that story. And I feel like the general public, they really don't care about the holes or the stuff that's going on. They just want to use that situation with Jennifer, they just want to use that as a crutch to just attack Nicki and just call Kenneth whatever they want to fit whatever narrative. They don't really care to fix it up or say if it's true or if it's not true. They just need that as a crutch.
I could give you in some instances, Nicki know what she be doing because she just be playing the game. So why is it so hard for like the other people to give that same grace to their particular favorites? I feel like your favorite should say, yes, I'm the best. And before y'all just be like, oh, the Barbs and stuff is crazy. Every fan group got a group of crazies in their fandom. Whether it's the Barbs, Barty Gang, Navy, the Hotties, oh, y'all think it's bad, y'all would literally all have to band together to face a bigger common enemy. And those are them Selena Gomez fans. Baby, they do not play. Baby, you thought this was bad. But yeah, the Beehive is literally deemed like a tourist group. So yeah, every fandom has their crazy. Some do be crazy, and some are just like me, like, if we gonna call it out, let's call it out on all ends, but let's not be hypocritical. Because that's why I feel like be this fake morale police stuff coming in. You cannot say you have an issue with Kenneth Petty, but defend Cardi tooth and nail after she said that she allegedly drugged and robbed men. And she went live saying that you could see that on the internet. You can't be the moral police for this situation, but be hyping up when Cardi was outside waiting to fight Malibu Mitch and all of them. Which I get that was a back and forth, but what did she do? She was outside like, where y'all at? You can't be like, oh, these are jailbirds when both of them literally have mugshots. Cardi literally just did community service for having 2 girls set up allegedly to get jumped because Offset cannot keep his thing in his pants. Like it has to be an even playing field. If you're gonna call it out on all ends. I could do more examples, but I just feel like that side just gets so many excuses when it comes to stuff. And that side of the rap totem pole kind of just remind me of who is who and who is not. And let me reiterate, this does not go for everybody, but I feel like if you have this strong disliking for Nicki to the point where like you just hate everything you do, I honestly do feel like, and this go for the fans, whoever, I honestly just feel like you are intimidated. You're intimidated by confident and secure people. And you rather just go support mediocrity and this everybody gets a trophy society because it helps you feel safe in society. Like people like me, I'm very confident within myself. Yeah, I have my moments, of course, but I feel real confident in my craft, my arts. I'm not cocky, but I know myself pretty well and I know my morals. But I know myself pretty well to not come on this channel crying when something don't go my way. Like life happens. Are you gonna complain about it or just suck it up and take it to the chin and actively do something about it? Even if I'm wrong or I'm getting ate up, I'm getting dragged in the comment section on TikTok. Unfortunately, to every good is a bad. That's just what comes with it doing this YouTube entertainment business. Everybody's not gonna like you and everybody's not gonna agree with what you have to say. Only a handful of people get to experience this experience. Suck it up and just go where you're appreciated it. Don't take this internet stuff too deeply.
It's kind of funny how this video aligns with the video I just posted out because this video is outdated, it's old. But I just put this video out about SZA and my stance and all that is still kind of alive. So it's kind of funny how I predicted what was going to happen because like I said, they dragged me on TikTok. But like I say, everything I said in this video is still add up. It's still accurate. So if you want to check out that video, check it out.
And I was like, people like me, like, you know, we always just vibe with Nicki because she don't care and the talent gonna back it up for itself. But with some of the other people, not the rappers, just some of the other people that are always just making excuses, are always crying all the time about certain stuff, or online doing like some get rich, well, not get rich quick scheme, get likes quick scheme. They just remind me of people that never really just had to work hard for anything in their life or feel like life just owes them anything when it doesn't. So they rather just support mediocrity or just support stuff that doesn't really have meaning to it because it's like a reflection of them. But that's not everybody, this is absurd, but it is some people who actually call stuff down the middle. I can appreciate people who just call it down the middle. One of my favorite YouTubers, Lovely T, she is a Cardi fan, but every time she comes on and she does a video, hey, biases go out the window, she calls down the middle. The video that just happened on this situation, you know, I'm a tea sipper. She was like, look, this is what this side did, this is what that side did, this is the reaction, this is how I feel. No bias is included. When her favorite is acting like when Cardi threw that microphone, she didn't just kiss her ass, she just held her accountable. Look, sis, you got more to lose. Don't resort to that. I respect that. I may not agree with everything she says about Nicki Minaj, but she's not being biased. Just, hey, this is what it is.
And it goes back to my point. I know I ramble a little bit, but it's just like I may not vibe with you and your music like that, but I don't hate you. Like, I'm not finna send ill will to you or hate to your family or anything you else got going on because at the end of the day, it's a job. You know, you're an employee. You'll do it too for a check. So it's never a thing of I hate this person, I'm intimidated. It's just like, look, I'm just giving my commentary. And I feel like that should be more respected.
It's been times in the past when Nicki has been wrong and I did a TikTok on her, now Nicki. Because true barbs, they think that we just be kissing her ass. No, we be on Nicki neck. Like, girl, what is you doing? She go off on us, we go off on her too. It's you as a community, you're not gonna understand. But I hold everybody into the same contempt. Like, regardless of the personal feeling, facts are facts. But my other theory is that, like they said in WWE, this is just one big work because everybody involved has an album coming out. Which, hey man, that could be a possibility. But I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Put that in the comment section below. Because they just swear up and down I'm just biased on TikTok. I'm just like, no, let's just talk about it. Hey, who knows? Put your thoughts in the comment section below and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.